What is up, you guys, and welcome to or back to my YouTube channel. In today's video we are going to be doing some easy beginner hair care. If you are just now getting into caring for your natural hair and learning on the do's and don'ts on what to do, trying to just do that little extra to give your hair that oomph, you know, rather than just doing your wash day every once in a while or a protective style. If you're looking to try to put in that extra step and that extra work but you don't know exactly where to start, this video is for you. I'm going to be showing you the easiest 3 ingredients moisturizing, restoring, ultra shiny hair mask that you can do on your hair. When you do hair mask before your curly hair routine, I promise you guys, it makes ever so the difference. It's like a must before every time you do it. I mean, not a lot of people do it. Maybe you do it like once a month or so, but again, if you do it every time before your hair routine, it's not only helping your hair in the long run. Every once a week or every 2 weeks, you're adding in that boost of moisture and nutrition that your hair can use, because after a while, your 7-day-old hair, 2 weeks old hair, it's been through it, you know what I mean? It's been through the runner. Whether you put your hair up in buns or messy styles or whatever, your hair needs a little day for an extra hair care day, and it doesn't have to be complicated. It doesn't have to be hard with all those extra products and fruits and stuff that you guys see that are used, although they are super fun. And once you learn the beginning of how your hair mask works and what you like to do, then of course you can start going in and experimenting with different recipes and trying new things and trying more advanced stuff. And that's what makes natural hair so fun. It's just exploring all the new things that you can do, figuring out what your hair likes, what it doesn't like, and just fun things like that. So I'm gonna help you get started in today's video. This entire year you are going to start wearing hair mask on your hair. You're going to start loving it, showing it some love, and you're going to get the beautiful curls that your curls are meant to be. Everybody's natural hair is naturally beautiful. That's enough chit-chatting. Let's go ahead and hop straight into what you're going to need. Grab yourself a nice clean bowl. So you're gonna have to do some mixing. Once you've grabbed yourself a clean bowl, we are going to go in with a hair treatment. Now this hair treatment is going to be any conditioner that you have in your house. Bonus if it's a deep conditioner. Extra bonus if it's a hair conditioning mask. And what I'm going to be using for today is going to be the Curl Rehab Hydration Treatments. They're these little treatment packets that you can put in your hair by itself, actually. So there's 4 different ways that you can use this treatment. You can use it as a pre-shampoo, a conditioning treatment, deep conditioning treatment for damaged hair or a leave-in. So we're going to be using this as a hair mask treatment. I used up all the other ingredients, I don't know, but there was like a rice water one. There's like all different types, and the only ones I have left now are the coconut ones and the avocado ones, so that's what we're going to be using today. Continuing on the topic of products, any of your favorite, like I said, hair mask, deep conditioners. This one is the Main Magic 10-in-1 Shine Mask. I'm going to be using this for some extra shine, so we can get that in. And this one, repairing deep conditioning mask, so we can get some repair in there. These 3 here that I'm adding counts as 1 ingredient. You don't have to have 3 different hair masks in your recipes. This counts as like that 1 conditioner you can use, or this counts as that 1 hair mask, you know, that 1 product. So you're gonna grab 1 like cream based product is basically what you're looking for. Lastly, you're also gonna want to grab your favorite hair oil. I'm gonna grab the famous Millie, I don't really know how to say it right, you guys, but the Millie Rosemary Mint Hair Oil. This is the one that is viral on TikTok that everybody's been using for extreme hair growth. I've been using this for about 3 or 4 months now, and I can confirm she works, girl. She does work. So I'm definitely gonna be sprinkling it up with that. Now getting into our real food products. I'm going to show you guys something. You might not like it. You're not going to like it. A lot of you guys aren't going to like this. I know. This is where I lose a lot of people. Okay. Mayo is really good for your hair, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and pop in those good stuff that it does for you, and I'm going to just let that do the talking. But if you know, you know. All the girls with them beautiful, big, beautiful curls, they be doing the contractions in their hair, and this is the main attraction. This is the first ingredient that I've ever put in my hair that was real food. If you know me, you know my channel, you know I put avocado, bananas, I've put strawberries, I've put crazy stuff, but it's all good stuff for your hair, and it's all, like I said, I be experimenting, having fun with my curls, as you should too. But this was my very first food item that I've ever tried with like hair mask, and this was what did it for me. And I was like, wow, like there's actually stuff that will work for your hair. This is back in high school, before like all these natural hair products brands were coming out, and there was only like Cantu that you can use. It was only Cantu and like Diva Curl. Now there's so many different, you know, products that incorporate mayo in their products to where you don't have to smell it and it smells like their natural product. Going in for the OG, okay? So grab yourself some mayo. This next product's a little controversial as well. This is our egg, and I say it's controversial because if you know, you know, egg is in mayo, so a lot of people's like, why put the egg in if there's already egg in mayo? But the egg gives it honestly that extra boost, because yeah, an egg is in mayo. How much egg do you think is in this mayo? I say it's probably like, I don't even know how many percent, you know what I mean? But it's like definitely mixed in with all that other good stuff. So I feel like having a good raw natural egg, it really just makes that slight of a difference for me personally. I prefer that cracking in a little original raw egg, not one that's been mixed in, preserved, sitting with this or whatever the heck. So, and that is the last ingredient. So we have 1, 2, 3. Well, actually 4 ingredients, because if these count as 2 separate ones, yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. Let me just show you. These are, oops, drop the oil. It is some mayo, deep conditioner, and your oil. You know, simple 3 ingredient one. You can also use avocado oil, argan oil, use coconut oil. There's so many different types of oils that's good out there for your hair. There's a lot of different types of oils that do different benefits for your hair. So pick your favorite oil. Which one does your hair like? Experiment, have fun. Now if you have an egg, throw that egg in there. It'll add a little bit more oomph to it, you know what I mean? The more stuff you add, the merrier the mask is, right? But if you want to keep it simple, plain and simple, again, you only need these 3 things. Get your mayo. Your mayo has your egg already in it. Hair mask, some oil. Let's get into creating that mask. You can see that was super simple, super easy to make, just a couple of mixing, and let's get into the applying. Worry, this part can get messy, and I got your back. I'm going to show you guys how you can apply your hair mask the easiest way that I believe is the easiest. My hair is pretty thick, so what I'm going to do for parting, rather than doing 2 separate parts, the bigger your pieces are that you're applying, the easier it's going to be for the inside of your hair to not be coated with that product. Smaller sections you work, the more saturated that piece of hair can be, right? So you want to try to break it up in as small as possible depending on the thickness of your hair. I'm just going to break it up into 4 for today because we're knotted up and naughty, so I don't want to break it up too much and end up doing breakage on my hair. But 2 times on each side is going to be perfectly fine. So we'll do that. I'm going to go ahead and grab the other side. There we go. And then I'm going to half it like that. We'll save this part for later. And the back will split into 2. And I just end up soaking my hand in there like that. Just to keep it over the bowl. Work it in the inside. I like to go like this when I work it, because if you have curly hair, you know you're not going to just be able to run your fingers through like that. Not until you detangle, so don't try that. You're going to just cause breakage. But go on and get them ends, and you're going to saturate your entire head of hair. Oh my gosh. It feels so soft. You guys, the naps are literally coming out. I love this. The hair, like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. It feels like it's detangling it. Why is it detangling it at the same time? It's like miracle juice, y'all. I promise you. This is what I mean when I say like hair masks make such a difference, because if I can already, you're gonna already be able to feel the difference when you're applying it, you know, from this side versus this side. Imagine that good stuff that it's doing for your hair to prep it for a style. You know what I mean? Like, it's really just breaking it down, making it nice and soft, giving it that nutrition so you can have a pretty result. You guys know when you're straightening your hair, if you want silky, bone straight hair that's going to be lightweight, it's all about the cleansing. You gotta have a nice clean scalp, because if you don't, it's not going to be as light and flowy. It's going to be heavy. It's not going to last you as long. It's not going to be perfect. So prepping for any type of hairstyle would make sense as to why the results come out so good. Then I just split it into another 2, and we're going to add a little bit more to my pans and use that little bit more to put it in a 2-strand twist down, making sure to really saturate it. As you're twisting, yes, you want it to look like it's gushing out that product. You want a nice and juicy twist down so your curls can come out nice and juicy. And look at that. Look at that hair loss. Okay. Purr. It's literally detangling it at the same time. That is so cool. Okay, we love that. So let's go ahead and repeat on this side. Super simple. Versus going into the shower just with like a whole bunch of naps all up in your hair, then you're in the shower detangling, hurting your hair. Right now it's breaking down all that hardness. And again, when you go in the shower now when you go in the shower for wash day, it's gonna feel silky. It's gonna smoothly just run out your hair. I think I got it on my eye. It's going to smoothly run out your hair. It's gonna give you a nice, good prep base for your shampoo. You can go ahead and shampoo, give yourself a nice, good cleanse, and you don't have to worry about naps being in your hair while you're shampooing. It's gonna feel good, I promise y'all. And I'm getting it all over me. Make sure you are wearing your Sunday, your work clothes type, your hair clothes, because it's gonna get everywhere. And again, within that process, because it is also detangling, we got hair detangles coming out before we're even in the shower, so that's clutch. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the top. So this is how the back looks. Not too perfect, not supposed to be perfect. And we're going to begin that process once again. If this is your first time doing a hair mask, I'm just gonna let the hair mask speak for itself, and you tell me in the comments down below if there's a difference in your routine after doing the hair mask before your curly hair routine. I want to know if it works for you, so let me know. And again, more knots and tangles. I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you have natural hair, don't stress about your hair coming out in big clumps or any of that. We all know humans lose 100 hair strands a day, and if you're like my boyfriend, if someone like my boyfriend, he has very pin bone straight hair, his 100 strands of hair a day that he loses will be seen, okay? Because his hair is so straight, so like, you know, his hair is just everywhere, whatever. It'll be on the pillow or wherever, because it's fallen, because it's natural to lose 100 strands a day. But for natural hair, for our curly hair, our 100 strands that we lose a day, we are not going to see. We have to remember that our curls are entwined, tangled up with each other. So the 100 strands that fall out, they're falling out and they're staying in your hair because it's curled up with the other pieces. So when wash day comes around and it's time to clean your hair and detangling and stuff, that's why, you know, naturals will have like a whole brush of a whole bunch of hair that's just, you know, knotted up and knotted. It's not your hair breaking off. Like maybe like some of it, yeah, will be like you brushing out the hair, but most of it is from that weeks of the hundreds of hairs that's fallen out within that week that's just stayed in your hair. Little curly tip 101, don't worry about, oh my gosh, I've lost so much hair on my wash day or whatever. I don't think anybody really stresses too much about that, but this is a beginner hair video, so I just wanted to, you know, feed you some info. You're gonna lose 100 strands a day, and like I said, it's gonna stay in your hair until you touch it and you're like, okay, let's remove you now, let's remove these strands of hair that's just been falling out. I mean, yeah, you'll see it every once in a while. Maybe you'll see like your curls here and there, the lucky ones that get loose, but this is our completely soaked hair. I'm gonna grab a little bit more and just coated and ready to take in all the nutrition that our hair mask has in it. She looks good. She looks juicy. She's soaking her up. So now, you guys, it is time to let her sit. We're not just going to rinse this out in 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and no. We are going to let her sit and do her work. You know what I mean? Let it work in your hair. Let it moisturize. Let your hair soak in all the good nutrients, vitamins, yummy stuff that it wants. Let it eat. Let her eat. Let her eat, or should I say let cook? Let her cook. Anyways, you don't have to walk around like this. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a plastic bag real quick and wrap up my head as I walk around, do some laundry, work on my business. Cozy Corners, new launch coming out soon. So I'm going to add a paper bag on it, put a plastic bag over this, and I will be back with you guys before I go to rinse out, and I will let you guys know what I'm gonna use and all that. But yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on how this looks. I want to leave this in for about like 2 hours, 1 or 2 hours, so we'll see. But yeah, here's how the back is looking. Not perfect because we don't part the back. We don't part backs around here. We don't part backs around here. Okay, so I will be right back. So I am back. It has been about 2 hours. This is how it is looking. Nice, and it has been soaking in all of that product, so it's like less white looking, I guess. It looks really nice and soaked in. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop in the shower, shampoo and conditioner. I just want to show you guys what I'm gonna be using in the shower. Is starting off with my micellar shampoo. Now, if you know, you know. Micellar water is like the best thing to remove your makeup. It gets rid of like grime and like all that dirt and stuff that you don't even realize is still there after you wash your face. Like, it is an amazing product. Like, if a girly who does beauty and skincare knows, they know. They will let you know. Micellar water is really all you need to take off your makeup. That and a nice little plush cloth. So micellar water for your hair, you already know. This is the No Build Up Curls Micellar Shampoo, and this basically is to get rid of all that buildup from the entire week. I oil my scalp once every other day. I like to give a nice oil. I always refresh my curls with more product on product on product on product. Plus, we just put a whole bunch of product and egg and stuff in our hair. So that is a lot of product buildup that's going to be within our scalp, and we need to cleanse her out so we can get pretty, bounce, weightless curls. So we are going to use this for a nice little resetter. Then I'm going to go in with my Curl Wow Pre-Shampoo Detangler. This is going to help me detangle in the shower, get rid of all of those knots and anything that I didn't get rid of within the hair mask. This is by Curl Wow, and it is a snag-free pre-shampoo detangler. It adds that slip and saves time to optimize shampooing results, because if your hair is all tangled up and you're trying to like clean your hair while it's all tangled up, it's not going to get inside of those clumped areas that's all knotted up, if that makes sense. So it's always important to make sure your hair is nice and detangled before you start working and putting in those products, because you want those products to actually reach your hair. This is just for the roots, so there's no really knots at the top of your roots, right? So we're just going to go in with this with our roots, and I'm going to cleanse my scalp with it. Then I'm going to go in with my pre-shampoo, and I'm going to use this to go and hit the ends, hit the base part of my hair, and get rid of any extra tangles that's all in this area right here. Brush out all that with our detangler. Then I'm going to go in with our actual shampoo, and this one is the Hooked 100% Clean Shampoo with Root Locking Technology. So this one I can actually work back up into the root. After I rinse out this and these two, I'm going to go ahead and go in with my shampoo and give it a nice good cleanse. So we're going to get rid of that micellar, get rid of all these detangler. Going to help stop any hair loss, and it's also going to help with breakage in your hair. So this is like a really good shampoo. You always want to make sure you're using a nice, good, moisturizing, clean shampoo. And lastly, our conditioner. This one is going to be by It's a 10. I love It's a 10. It's their Scalp Restore Miracle Tingling Conditioner. This is just some extra scalp care. Scalp care, extremely important to you guys. It gives this nice cleaning, like tingling sensation. It's like a cool peppermint type feeling. I come out the shower and it just feels so refreshed on my whole entire head, like as the air hits it and stuff. It's like a cooling, tingling sensation. A game changer for real. I love those types of like products and stuff. So always make sure you're using a nice, good, thick, moisturizing conditioner, because it can be the same one that you used in the beginning from your hair mask. You don't have to always buy a whole bunch of products, but make sure whenever you apply this on your hair, you're going to leave it for 2 to 3 minutes, and then you're going to rinse it out, and then pop on a 100% t-shirt or a microfiber towel, and I will see you guys when we hit that step. You guys, so I am fresh out the shower. I feel refreshed. So here is how the hair is looking. Oh my gosh, it looks so pretty. I think that it looks so shiny and so good. I haven't even added any like leave-in conditioner or none of that is yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and style my hair real quick. I'm just gonna do a quick little time lapse because that is not what this video was about. However, I am planning on doing a whole beginner series on my channel. So my next video, I'm hoping to work on a easy beginner hair tutorial for you guys, like a really easy step process on how you can style your curls. For any beginners who's just learning on how to do a curly hair routine, how to perfect it and make it look good. An easy curly hair routine that'll give you those bouncy, pretty curls that you want. Oh, unfortunately, that's not what today's video is. Today is about making that easy recipe to create something like this whenever you're done and rinsed out, and it feels so soft. Look at this. Oh my gosh, what? Girl, I feel like a little white girl. You know how the white girls be. Yeah. Child, okay. Going with a little bit of leave-in conditioner, some curl defining cream, gel to lock it all in place. So I will be right back. I'm gonna do a quick little time lapse. I like them too. Me también. Alright, you guys, and that is going to be it. This is my hair fully dried. It has been actually a day. I went ahead and just let it dry overnight in a bonnet, and then this morning I just broke it out with some of my regular Kerastase hair oil. Again, I will definitely do a super easy beginner curly hair tutorial if anybody out there is interested and they just want to do something simple. They're just now starting out to do their hair. They don't know all the details on every single product that you need to get. I definitely want to make an easy like 3-step type routine or something, so definitely let me know in the comments down below if you are interested in something like that, kind of like this video. You know, not all hair masks have to be super complicated, not all curly hair routines have to be super complicated, right? So yeah, my hair is looking super shiny, very pretty. The curls, they're popping. They look so pretty and I really do like it. I think that, again, the reason why it is so lightweight and so fluffy is because of that hair mask. You know what I'm saying? I really do feel like prepping is really what helps you get those really pretty curls that you want. So make sure you're doing your hair care before you just jump into starting your curly hair routine. And you can start off by something super simple like this, a little 3-ingredient hair mask, and it will get you right. It'll get you straight because look at how beautiful it got me, girl. Guys, that is going to be it. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video and for all of your support. Don't forget to like and subscribe because it does help your girl out. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Mwah.